And I've never seen someone who fears his ego being hurt like Ruto. No, Ruto behaves like a woman. Whoever hurts his ego has to face the consequences. The example of that woman Muli, who was arrested just for saying that she is not working. I don't know. Now, is he going to arrest Ichungwa? Because also Ichungwa said that Shah is not working. I don't know what has happened that Ichungwa has now changed the tune. Ichungwa should tell us now what happened. Because today he has said that Shah is not working, and now he has joined other Kenyans to complain about Shah. I don't know if he has been removed from the State House WhatsApp group, but anyway, we wait for more. But Ruto is someone who can never allow his ego to be tampered with. So he doesn't want to be told the truth. You remember the case of Salasia. Salasia just told the president he had raised real issues. One was about the housing levy, the second one was about the Shah. And he told him direct on his face that his advisors are failing him. But when Ruto stood up to speak, what did he do? He went on attacking Salasia, telling Salasia that he's a young boy, kijana mdogo, that he needs some advice. Anahitaji kunyoroshwa kidogo. Kunyoroshwa hapi? Do you know kunyoroshwa kwa Ruto? Do you mean Ruto that means that he has to give him money? I hope Salasia will not accept money from that man. Because Kaongo or Kasongo must go. We are ready to let Kasongo go home, go packing. He is a national, international embarrassment. He has embarrassed us. Look at what has happened in DRC. He was the first person to talk about what happened in DRC, telling us he called, Macron, the president, and then discussed how to intervene. We are Africa and we can solve our own problems in Africa. Problems that are affecting us, wazungu pia wamechangia. We can solve our own problems. We don't have to rely to other white people. DRC has their own problems when they know how to solve their own problems. They don't need Kenya, they don't need anyone. They have their own problems, they know where the problem started in their country. And they know when to solve it and how to solve it. If they need assistance, they will ask for assistance. The president is not someone who should call so and so. Then they are paraded there in an online meeting, a Zoom meeting to talk to Macron. That is stupidity. But anyway, now there is an IBC committee that has been constituted. But among the 9 members, 2 are Kalenjins. I don't know. Do we have any other tribes that were there? But that's not the case. Anyway, but let me tell you, the person you are going to get as IBC chairperson, I think you should be ready. That is the determinant of who will be the president in 2027. That's a puppet who will be put there, will be given the money, they will give their own person of interest. They know Raila is already pocketed. I know with the likes of Kalonzo is moving up and down, telling us, I don't know, Ruto should constitute IBC as his own puppets there. So this thing is a political move, and I remember, and I still remind you that these people you see, likes of Akina Kalonzo, Mudavadi, Wetangula, and so on, these people are political cousins. So don't think they have something else to add to your life. Now, recently Kithure Kindiki called someone a village chief. Does Kindiki know that Ndindi Nyoro was elected, duly elected, not appointed after sabotaging someone? You know, Kindiki was to sabotage. They had to sabotage someone for Kindiki to get that position of a deputy president. He thinks Ndindi Nyoro is like him. He should go to Kiharu and see what Ndindi Nyoro has done compared to when he was a senator of his county. He did nothing. Today he's there lecturing Cecily Mbarira, telling my governor that is an embarrassment because he's the party leader, the party chairperson, that the president should not be heckled. The president shall be heckled if he continues to do nonsense in this country. He will be heckled if he continues to tax us and we don't see where the money is going. You are taxing us. I've checked my payslip, it's shrinking every day. Right now we are deducting 42% from my salary to the government and we don't see the facilities. Share is not working. NSSF that we are taking the money, we don't know. We've had teachers who have retired, they have not gotten their pensions. Doctors, the elderly have never gotten their pensions. and then you are deducting 42% from our salaries. If this money you are deducting and it is working, it will be better. But if your CSEs currently have seen Murkomen with a watch worth 1 million, and Murkomen is the reason why we as Gen Zs went to the streets and is still bragging with his expensive watches and shoes. The deputy president cannot afford to lecture our governor Cecily Barire. The president shall continue to be heckled now because the president was heckled in Vihiga. Let him go tell, I don't know if it's Otichiro or who, the governor of Vihiga County. Ask him why Ruto was heckled in Vihiga. Kithure Kindiki thinks, and in fact he is not going to be the deputy president come 2027. So this thing of telling us, I don't know, that the president cannot be heckled, he will be heckled. And all the leaders who mislead us will be heckled. We are not ready to buy anything from these politicians. It's a time we clear this. Gachagua is also not an option. So we are listening to Gachagua, but if Gachagua will be in the government right now, he will be talking the way he's talking. He's talking so bitterly because he's out of the office. Ni mtu amenyang'anywa nyama kwa mdomo. So he's bitter. He will be enjoying benefits. He will be enjoying security at his current home residence. But right now, because he's not in the government, so he wants to fight the government. He is no way better. Let him just tell us what happens in the government, but Gachagua is not an option to any of us. Matiang'i is also not an option. Now, Matiang'i is not an option to us. How many times did Matiang'i appear in court when he was asked to appear in court? First of all, during the case of Miguna when he deported Miguna, unconstitutionally, he was summoned in the court more than 10 times. He never appeared in court. So do you want to elect someone who disobeys courts so that he can be your president? Matiang'i is not an option. Matiang'i is a fat Ruto. Matiang'i stole the Ruaraka land and sold it to the government at 1.5 billion. Is that the same person you want to elect? Matiang'i is Uhuru's project. We cannot accept that. We cannot accept Uhuru coming back to the government through the back door. Matiang'i is no way better. Matiang'i is the person who made sure that students in 2016 are failing exams so that he appears to be the national hero. He made the exams very difficult, not a matter of stealing. Only that year that 147 students got an A. And this is the person you want to elect, and you say that is a good person. Matiang'i is not an option. When we had people being thrown, dead bodies being found in Rivayala, who was the interior cabinet secretary? It was Matiang'i. So when Matiang'i all of a sudden has become clean, that now Jubilee and other young people want to say that Matiang'i is the person. Can we go for Maraga? Give us a record where Maraga has been involved in any corrupt cases. I can even vouch for Martha Karua. We've never heard of cases of vindicating Martha Karua, indicating that Martha Karua has been involved in corrupt cases. Let's go for clean people. Gachagua, I don't know, Akina Wamunyinyi, Wetangula, all those people are political cousins, conmen, Akina Malala, all those people, we don't need them. We need fresh blood. Let's go for, I said, anyway, I still repeat, Omtata is a good option, but let him start by fighting corruption in his county, the Busia county. He cannot fight others. Let him start from home first. But if you can have a combination of Omtata, Maraga, and so on, but Matiang'i is a no. Matiang'i, for I saw the throwing of bodies in Rivayala. He was the interior cabinet secretary. Just like right now when we have forced disappearances and abductions, when Murkomen is the cabinet secretary for interior. We cannot. I am opposing Matiang'i fully with my lungs. Now, we were told yesterday that there are new census that are coming for these three counties, that is Wajir, Mandera, and Garissa. Do you know why? There's a hidden agenda with that. Remember, Farah Mahalim said that Ruto 10 bila kupumzika. Sudi said that if we don't vote for Ruto, they know where to get the votes. Now you know. The census that have been told to be repeated by the Kenya Bureau of Statistics. This is the reason. We have illegal Somalis who are here, illegal immigrants who are here, who are supposed to be counted so that Wajir, Mandera, and Garissa, all of a sudden now they'll have a lot of people, simply because these people, immigrants, have been allowed to become Kenyans. They have national IDs, so they'll be counted, they'll vote in 2027. So in as much as we are strategizing anything, let's remember that Ruto has a very big plan. He has a very evil plan for all of us. He knows when to steal the votes and how to steal them. Winning in 2022 was by a whisker. Maybe he stood that little margin. But in 2027, that guy has made his plans. That's why he's using these countries. Just confirm. NIS, Somali. I don't know, DCI, Somali. Everywhere has put Somali heads. Isaac Hassan is also there. So remember, I'm telling you for free, these census that have been asked to be repeated, there's a hidden agenda. Someone should also go to court and stop this. So foreigners have been registered. Finally, let us reject handouts from these politicians. We need fresh elections. In 2027, we need very fresh elections. As we walk around, tell people how evil Ruto is. Ruto has no good plan for us. For the past 2 years, this country has been in a mess. Let us do good politics. Let us love one another. Politicians are cousins. Even if we elected Kalonzo today, he will still bring back Ruto. He will still bring back Raila. So these people are political cousins. They only safeguard their own interests. They have their companies that they want tenders from the government. They have their children to be the government. And so, if we don't vote wisely in 2027, we'll be the same people will be crying. So guys, young people, my youths, let's vote wisely and register yourselves as voters. We still reject the issue of registering, paying 1,000 shillings to get an ID or 2,000 for replacement, so that youth don't vote in 2027. Let's register, let's become voters in 2027. The mission is one. Ruto must go. Kasongo, Kaongo must go. And because he has been accepting other names like Kasongo, he accepted, he took it, he accepted Zakayo. Let him also own Kahongo. We want to see him taking the name Kahongo to himself.
Are you ready?